That's not bad. Fine. Okay, what up, everybody? All right. This is it. Show you all been waiting on. There's enough light for everybody. I know I'm dark. I'm dark, super dark. Get that thing up a little bit. Pull that thing forward a little bit more. That thing as forward as possible. There we go. Hey, hey. Y'all know how it goes. Thank God that I'm blessed, even though I'm a mess. Yo, Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody out there. You know what it is. Hey, let's go. Thank God that I'm blessed, even though I'm a mess. I'm on the west, but I'm really from the dirty. It's the south, go in your mouth. Hey, she go down south, and it feels so great. I put her on the skates and tell her bye-bye. See her on another day. It's the swag Don, chilling with Don Rico. Shae Houston, she's my girl. She's my people. I mean my folks. Shout out to the guys in the shy in Arkansas, Little Ride. I'm that dude. I live in Dallas, Texas. I'm gonna flex with you. It's just a nexus. We in a circle, 360 degrees. Be real G's. Keep them on their knees. Fool, please. Digital B is my cousin in the 412. I mean the P. I'm so blessed. I'm such a mess. I'm gonna take it to the chest. That's why I say, come on, help me out. Thank God that I'm blessed, even though I'm a mess. Oh, wow. That's how you feel. 608, we in the house. Thanksgiving, everybody. Thank God I'm blessed, even though I'm a mess. Don Rico in the house. You know how we doing it. This is the holiday version. I hope y'all can hear us, man. We in here getting it popping. This is an intervention led by my man Don Rico, man. Don, tell us how it's going down tonight, man. What are you gonna do for Shae and I? You know, you've been on this show for a solid month. You are the hands down people's choice, man. The crowd's loving you, they digging you, man. We back in the 608 for the holiday, man. Shout out to my kids, to her kids, to his kids, man. We made it safely from Texas, man. It's going down. I'm really excited about the show. I hope that she and I get something out of it. It was his idea, so we're going to ride with it. Let the music ride out. You already know what it is. It is You're a Mess with Taibu, Muad'Dib, Shae Houston with the Right or Wrong segments, and MVP Don Rico, man. So the last time the show was on, it was pretty explosive. Talk to us about that, man, from your perspective, man, and how you think you can help Shae and I as a couple.
It's gonna take a lot of patience. I see that you get a little feisty there. You let her get under your skin, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? From what I've seen over the last, it's been about a month, huh? Strong.
Yeah,
it's been decent though. But yeah, we just said me and cuz. What's your cousin name? Byron. Is he popping in with us? Yeah. What's up, Byron, man? We had to tell them that they needed an intervention, man. That's what we do it. They came all the way from the D, from Dallas, man.
Shout out, man, to the
Shout out to Dallas, man.
214, the whole family out there, man. Y'all know what y'all doing.
Shout out to everybody, the two, my
So
bad.
all the Cowboys fans actually won a game tonight.
28-20.
Yeah, they shout out to everybody, man.
Y'all might not know, but my girlfriend picked the Cowboys to go to the Super Bowl after a beautiful scavenger hunt. They lost that first game, but so far it looks like they gonna make a prediction come true. See,
I don't know about
y'all
that.
might want to. I'm just saying, y'all might want to.
I'm not saying nothing bad about the Cowboys because they just I just read on my news feed that they hollered at Beckham today, so they added him. He gets trouble. So.
Odell Beckham might be the Andre rising to a Super Bowl season for the Cowboys, something unheard of. And when they go, I mean, all they have to do, Don Rico, is go, and Shae gonna get a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? She gonna pick him. She gonna go from the super mom to pick up Shae. You know what I'm saying? Shae pick him. You know what I'm saying? So
I just say over there, man. They still got to get through those Eagles, man, and they tough.
Yeah, they did have a different quarterback when they faced him the first time.
Yeah, got quarterback. Yeah.
Coop lit the fire. That cat gone cold for some reason. He got real complacent with that money and his position. Coop Rush came in there and just started going all over the place.
It was like a lifetime. It's a lifetime experience for him.
Exactly. We all know it was tough, man. The whole town was talking about whole time.
Look,
It was muted.
nah, he wants to call, but I don't need you now.
It was muted the whole time.
Bruh. What would digital be? You know he's supposed to be an admin in that.
Yeah.
So that's what was wrong the whole time?
It was muted.
Wow.
We good.
Anything.
There you go, winning. Okay. All right.
What's his cousin?
All right.
What's his cousin name again?
Byron.
Come on, Byron.
I don't have a link.
The one that did.
He said, okay, hold on. I got you.
Byron.
Yeah. He said I had a link. Let me cause I just did it.
Why I can't hear Byron?
He finna come.
He finna come on. I gotta get the link though.
Oh, okay.
Ain't it the same link every time?
No. I tried it. Every show is different. Like,
I mean, that could be a privacy thing. What's going on, y'all? What's going down? Bottom line. I'm just saying. You wanna...
dude, wow. Here, set my phone over there.
Yeah, I got you.
Cause I'm tired of holding it.
I got you.
I got some juice.
I got you.
It should be straight. There we go. Bottom line. Get it right. Get it right just like that. There we go. Ooh. What'd you do? Rip half the nail off?
Yeah.
This is like
I know it hurt. Trust me. I done did it before.
All right, folks is getting the link. I'm finna get it popping. Cousin Byron getting the link. Cousin Fred getting the link. Finna get it popping for the fam. Get the whole shebang bang up in here. Everybody get the link. All right, we good to go. They say they can hear us. It's going down.
I need your battery low.
We gonna make it through.
Yeah, I need that phone.
Man, you know they say for they one thing.
That's iPhone problems.
True.
No, it's
not. iPhones
It's
do
much
that. I ain't gonna
money
lie.
y'all spend on them.
iPhones
Y'all
die
should never
quick.
die. They should never die as much as y'all pay money.
Well, I know I got a lot of data on this one. I got 5, 12.
I know my phone. Oh, I got too much on my iPad. I can't do nothing. That's sad.
Look, people think you need to be slimy or
Bottom
pushy to
line.
be a good salesperson. What if I could teach you how to make 5 figures per?
Sorry, we starting out.
We starting over?
because they didn't hear it. They didn't get to hear the phone.
Yeah, that's right.
You really want somebody to complain?
If they do, it was free anyway.
They ain't gonna complain. They ain't that late. It's 11. Yeah.
Yo, it's a special Thanksgiving edition of Thank God them bless. Even though I'm a mess.
It's a mess.
I put it on myself like that. Hey. Thank God that I'm blessed. Even though I'm a mess. To the story.
Yeah.
Hey. Who is more deep? You don't know the half. Burden from the buildings, you ain't see no grass. Invitation to go overseas, but I'm fucking trapped. St. Clair, Village, Pittsburgh. I ain't had no chance. She asked me for my hand, I don't know how to dance. They said it was a 2-year curse that had me living in the trance. My father looked at me and said, be a man, but he ain't got no cash bands for even get the ready packets. So how I'm supposed to build a new nation up? Give our broken people a new Africa. I used to be a low life in the team. Now I champion the cause through the Citizens Justice League. Providing information, won't you come and read? Influencing the culture, won't you come and see? And you heard that man debate my empire right before he bowed to the African sun. I'm gonna retire a real G. I'm gonna keep writing these books until they feel me. And I ain't afraid to do my own thing. If you ride with me, put your hands up when you hear me say, they don't know how cold I am. I really am. Come on, y'all. Hey, thank God that I'm blessed, even though I'm a mess. Let's go. One more time, y'all. Thank God that I'm blessed. Hey, even though I'm a mess. Hey, you know what it is. Let's go. Let's go. Happy Thanksgiving, man. We having a party in the Marriott West right here with Don MVP Rico in the house. Shae Houston of the Right or Wrong segment, man, that has the world going through a thing. Taibu, the sexiest man in Dallas, not in Dallas right now. He's in Madison, Wisconsin. Shout out to the 608, man, the Dirty South, Allied Drive, Northport, you know what I'm saying? Air Circle, Summers, it's over.
If that thing in.
Yeah, it's all good. What's going on, cousin B? Holla at us.
What's good, fam? You know what I'm saying? Happy Thanksgiving to my family, Don Rico.
What up, boy? You know, it's always a pleasure, man.
Always.
Shae, happy Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? I just talked to Taibu's I just talked to my uncle. I just talked to your dad. You tried to tell on me, you know what I'm saying? He tried to tell my mom, and they tried to calm me down. So I'm shaming you for that right off the bat. Shame on you, T.
I didn't bring it. I should have brought it too.
We gotta shame you then.
Oh, it's okay. If y'all forgot the shame bag, we could just chant. We'll just chant. Shame. 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 Yo, my cousin Fred is on. Happy Thanksgiving, cousin. Oh, my cousin Fred. What's good?
What up? What up?
Sam, how you? Today's the intervention for Taibu and Shae. We trying to get them together today. We got Don Rico hosting the interview. Let's see what this gonna do. I'm just here to ask questions and see if we can help y'all come out of a mess.
Is that us? Is that us? Is that you?
We taking shots over here to puzzle. We taking shots over here.
Wow. So for some reason there's a relay back on y'all. So I muted both of your mics. And so how does it sound on your end? Does it sound okay? Nod your head if it sounds okay. Okay. All right, cool.
I love her. She don't ever want to come on the camera, but I love her.
We was just watching that the sitcom Wednesday with the little hand and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We found out you got a cousin It over there, Byron. Anyway, check it. Wow, check it out though. So I don't know how we're gonna do it, cause y'all got the cousin Spencer thing going on. We gotta figure it out. Y'all gotta figure it out. What's going on? We gotta figure it out. Y'all gotta figure it out. What's going on? We gotta figure it out. Y'all gotta figure it out. What's going on? We gotta figure it out. Y'all gotta figure it out. What's going on? We gotta figure it out.
It's on cousin Fred's then. It's on cousin Fred's then.
He must have something like close to his.
You gotta come off mute, cousin Byron. Cousin Fred. Cousin Fred, you know you got that cricket service. We knew cousin Fred had cricket.
Yeah, I'm about to say, it's on cousin Fred's, and he probably got the computer and the phone on, or he got two.
We knew cousin Fred had cricket service.
He probably got that. No, he probably got two tabs open. If he closed one tab and then keep the other link open, he'll be good.
Don't do him like that.
My cousin Fred got cricket service.
For the viewers, just to be known.
Yeah, I'm about to say after you had that.
Going into 23. Don't go in there with no cricket.
Don't go.
Man,
who even has cricket?
I'm about to say, hold up, but I'm about to say y'all had to get the mic together for a minute too now, because the sound was jacked.
Like
I know somebody got some cricket.
First of all,
and I just
took like 5 minutes.
No, cuz you was right. I had him open on Facebook when we was just trying to get him connected.
Do they call me Digital B? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I had him open on Facebook.
Look, I help you get right. I help T get his sound right. Look, you know what I mean? Digital B, man. You come see me. Bike Computer Services. This is what we do, baby.
Cousin Bar.
5224.
Cousin Bar, snitches get stitches. What you talking about? I told my dad on you told your mom. Like my dad.
Yeah.
Dad,
remember back in episode 177?
Hold on. My dad be falsifying information on folks to get attention. You didn't know that. You didn't know that about my dad, but he does, bro. Look. Go ahead.
I was about to say, we got it on episode 177. I'm going to tell your dad. I'm going to tell my dad to tell your mom, because I'm telling on you, Cousin B. Remember that? We got it on film, so
that's the definition of an idle threat. That's what that is. That's an idle threat. That means it was going to remain in stasis as long as you didn't do anything else. You know what I'm saying? And you've been
he ain't falsify that, because we talked to him today.
Let you know that I will tell you. My cousin is something else, but I did say that though.
That's my boy though, man. Hey, get on him, man.
Look, I told my dad. That's hilarious. That is so. You know the coincidence that is, bro? Like I just see him for the first time in like months. You know what I'm saying? And it just popped up right behind the show where I said that. That is so crazy.
That's why I had to tell you about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, my dad embellishes a lot. You know what I'm saying? He's like Kanye. He makes himself relevant. You know what I'm saying? For real. Straight up.
So what we got going on tonight with the lovely Shae? How you doing? We ain't even heard from you, Shae. What's going on with you?
I'm good. I'm in Wisconsin. I thought it was country out here, but it's nice.
Is it hood?
No, I mean
it ain't Dallas. It ain't Dallas.
The only thing hood about Madison is him, Don MVP Rico.
No, it's really nice. I took a lot of pictures. Took a picture of the state capitol. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh.
Yeah, you're in the good areas.
That's what it is.
It's some ghetto.
Hey, look. To be 100, there's been some hustling going on in Madison, and sometimes they burn down buildings here like everywhere else. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't stop the traffic. They burned the building down. You know what I'm saying? They shot a cop. They tore the wall down in front of Somerset. It's Madison isn't what you think it is. You know what I'm saying? Don't come here from Chicago or Minnesota or wherever, Gary, Indiana, and think that you're gonna run something. You know what I'm saying? You end up finding that you got knocks on your head and you deserve them. You know what I'm saying? You asked for them. You know what I'm saying? They say you keep campaigning, you don't get elected. You know what I'm saying? So, bottom line, you know what I'm saying? Madison ain't that. And a lot of real individuals is all over the world right now, started right here on the south side of Madison. I'm one of them. Taibu and Shae right here. But the show, so I'm opening myself up right now in person with the Don himself, because I've been called and termed a bully. I've been stereotyped as over problemizing, whatnot. And I feel like my voice is best heard right here with everybody on the hot seat. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna be held accountable tonight. Cousin Fred, Cousin Byron, y'all moderating online. Y'all can shoot the link out to peoples. I shot y'all both the link. Y'all can pass it on to Cousin Shemaya, to Tori, whoever else wants to get in. And Cousin B, where's stop hiding her, because now you got Shae wondering what's going on. Like, is she like on? You know what I'm saying? What's going on with that? Like,
no, they think I'm hiding you. Yeah, look, I'm not hiding her. She got a strong opinion. She like, Shae, if you need her, call her. She ready to give you her number. She said, Shae, blink twice and clap if you need help. She is on your side, Shae. Like I ain't, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to let it be your show before she try to take over. That's all.
Where's what's the name out of Milwaukee?
What's the Cousin Spencer? I don't know he's going. Yeah, Tolly and Cousin Spencer. Yeah, they both. Maybe she's well again. I reach out to him. I reach out to him right now. So the last show kind of ended kind of funky. And I went back and looked at it, and it looked like a real aggressive move for me to push the chair that she brought in with her out with her when she left. It looked really aggressive.
I thought you pushed her.
Nah. She was.
No, I looked away and looked back and see your hand moving.
That chair was flying back into
right. That's why I was like, whoa.
I mean, chair's kind of broken down, so it didn't roll like immediately.
So but it's gonna beat up the chair.
It was still. I mean, it was still like it was a frustration move. I felt disgusted that I felt like I was having a good show. If y'all go back and watch the episode really before she came in, if y'all, I just want y'all to look at it from my point a little bit. Fault. No. We're not placing blame as intervention. We're trying to find a happy medium. Is that what we're here to do? Yeah. Okay, so look.
Let's start the intervention.
Yeah. So look, what I'm saying is that you have to, before you take judgment. We can go back and watch clips on my phone. I mean, I'm just saying the bottom line is if you watch the show in its entirety, I was having a good vibe. I was doing my thing. And then when my man Don was like, "Where's Shae at?" She was like, "Here I come." You know what I'm saying? And then bam, his laptop is trash. Let's use mine. Cut the feed. Okay, get the feedback going. Oh, I didn't like what was happening on your Instagram feed. She turned my Instagram feed off, which was continuous. So it got all the behind the scenes stuff, which I can chop up later. I can not share it publicly. I can keep it private, chop it up later, and do whatever I want to do with it. She killed it and discarded it and put it in the trash. That's why I was saying y'all didn't see what she was doing behind the scenes. She had no right to touch my stuff and make a decision for me with my shit. Bottom line. So I was hot. I was. But I let it all happen up until the point where I came back and I heard her saying, "Oh, he's like that when he's drunk." I was like, okay, that was just too much.
I didn't say drunk. I didn't say you were a drink. I just said when you drink, you act different.
And again, I was podcasting when she met me. She admitted that. Everybody knows that. So the bottom line is I was sipping on my show, not drinking, but I was sipping on my show, enjoying my show when I first started. And I had guests in here live, just like we have down here right now on my show. We all enjoyed ourselves. You coming and saying that I act in an adverse way is your filter, is what you trying to put on my show when my show was fine. I don't want to say without you, but I'm saying my show was fine. I was fine before you came in on that show, and my show was fine before I met you. So you come on my show and saying I do stuff on my show that I was already doing on my show. I'm gonna do on my show with or without you. I'm saying it, and the show is fine. Nobody else complains about my sipping. People make fun of it. What's in your cup? But no one ever said I act different because of it. I don't. You elicit certain responses from me. This is my opinion. It doesn't mean it has to be your truth. You elicit certain responses from me because you put pressure on me by taking over and doing things without my permission. I even asked you to consider how I feel about it. Go ahead, Don. Cuz.
Yeah, B, you want to kick it off, B?
You're locked in.
Byron. Can you hear me?
He dealing with his girlfriend.
Oh no. I'm about to say I was pouring drinks. I didn't want to interrupt your show while y'all was out. You know what I mean? I was just pouring drinks. That's all.
Hey,
I'm over here at the bar pouring drinks. You know what I mean?
Oh, cousin Byron, you muted cousin Fred, or he muted himself. He's on mute.
I'm about to say I don't got admin. I don't got the admin controls. I just got a regular link. My controls is missing.
Okay, well not.
No, I'm good.
No, cousin Fred is good. He said he's controlling his own mic right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let him control.
We were just letting y'all talk. We were just letting y'all talk because we didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Don to kick it off to start. You know what I'm saying? You got you a list of questions, brother Don?
Yeah, for sure, man. So my thing is this, you did get you got real aggressive the other day. So I'll just be wondering what goes on behind the scenes when you ain't on camera. You know what I'm saying? You got that man, then what could possibly going on? You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, the littlest thing, just boom, you be ready to chew her head off. For real.
It doesn't seem so little anymore if like I made a point, Don. Y'all off the scene, y'all don't. Okay, I'm gonna give you off the scene. This is one thing that really I can't get around with her. I'm 47 years old. I met her that old.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Until I met her, I had one car collision my whole entire life, and that was somebody tapped me here in Madison on the humbug. They fake left and went right and just ran into my car. I wasn't really hurt. They weren't really hurt, but I'm just saying it was a crash, it was a collision. Since I've been with her, Smalls did the same thing, didn't they? Just ran into my car. Just was crazy. Paid me money cash to keep from saying anything. Just hit my car. So I'm saying, but other than that, I've never had collisions. But when I'm in the car with her, she's like, "Oh, do this. Oh, do that. Oh, do this. Don't do that. You're doing this too much." And I be tripping like, man, but then she will ask me to take her kids to school. She trusts me with them in the car. She tells me I can't drive when she's in the car, but she'll say, take my kids to school. They don't say nothing. They don't say, "Oh, Ty, you're driving too fast. You're driving too slow," or double. You know what I'm saying? When I have my kids in the car, okay. So I'm glad you heard what she said. When I have my kids in the car, they don't do that. If I ride with my guys, they're not doing that. You're the only person I've ever been in the car with that trying to tell me how to drive while I'm driving, not after I get done driving, not make a comment after I get done driving. Before I start driving, you're in the car literally telling me what I should and shouldn't do. It's never happened to me before, ever. I know you mean it in the best light, and I thought you would stop by now. But I'm telling y'all, we drove here 15 hours. It was the toughest thing in the world. I'm glad she was asleep most of the time when I was driving. That's why I drove first. You know what I'm saying? For real. So when she ran her little 3 or 4 hours out and she was asleep, you know what I'm saying? That was the only reprieve I got, bro.
It seems like y'all go tit for tat on who's going to control this relationship.
No, my driving. I want to control. Don't I have to deal with my driving, bro?
But about her always telling me what to do while you're driving. She wants to control the situation.
You ain't my mama.
Like, I don't want my girlfriend to be my mama. Cousin Fred, is your wife your mama? Byron, is your girlfriend your mama?
Like a mama. I'm just saying.
Hell no.
Like a mama.
Okay.
Yo, my wife don't want to be my mama. Straight up. So she, my mom was.
Trying to be.
The whole thing is this, but you provoke a lot of the stuff that goes on in your relationship.
Because I can't drive?
No, because you did.
I want to have. Can we deal with just one thing? If you're gonna do intervention, let's just because she will not
stop. But you brought up driving. That's on the back.
You said little things.
Right. Okay.
It's not a little thing anymore. The first time I said, "I got it. I'm cool." It sounded like that. I got it. I'm cool. Don't worry about it. I got you.
Well, I'm saying about how you provoke a lot of stuff.
But 10 months into a relationship, if I'm still saying it's not little anymore, Don.
I tell him it's how he say stuff.
Maybe she should sit in the back.
Huh?
Maybe she should sit in the back.
Byron is.
I ain't gonna stop that.
Yeah, because if she's in the back, she ain't watching him.
It's the going in the phone thing and then you misconcept things that ain't there, and maybe they might, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it could be. So how many times are you gonna get upset off of something that might have happened or you think happened, and then you and her get in this big? Because when I came on the show and you like, "Oh, Shae ain't on the show no more," she was MIA. Then I asked Shae where she was at. She said she went MIA because you were getting on her nerves or you were harassing her.
Making a show about her.
Oh, that's what it was? Oh, that's why she went MIA? Not on the show, I'm just saying, period. You made it seem like she just went MIA and you didn't know where she was.
Oh yeah, no, I'm at the show. I'm at the show. Like the fact of the matter is that a lot of people conceptualize things that are real. Right. This is happening real. Don, your intervention right now is real. This is all happening right now. What I'm saying is what I need help with is that she's actually dealing with I can't say what she was dealing with before because I don't know these guys personally. Right. But for her to be feeling like she has to say these things about stuff that I've been doing for a long time, for a decade, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And doing them well. It's just, it is mind-boggling to me. And I used to be a knucklehead. So for her to put me back in that category, when I know how to act up, when I know how to get buck wild, you know what I'm saying? I know how to get buck wild. Yeah. So to see small vestiges of that come out of me, it's not in a vacuum. It's the simple fact that I tell her, no, stop, don't, and she goes beyond that don't. No means no. Stop means please stop, basically. And don't mean that's it. You know what I'm saying? So after that, you put us in rare air.
Right, so you saying she antagonizes you so much by saying these things that it gets to the point like, this is it. Come on, it got to stop. It's gotta end.
She's blowing it off like I'm not being really serious with her, because but when I met her though, I'll give her this. When I met her, she said she's used to doing everything. Right. I'm low maintenance. I'm a big deal. I don't need somebody to do everything for me, almost anything for me. I'm with you because I want to be with you. And I hope that's the same for you. If it's not, you know what I'm saying, let me know. Let the world know right now. My cousin's girl, his wife. Let us all know right now. If you with me for any other reason than because you want to be, then now's the time to say so.
Right. So let's let her say something. Go ahead. I want to see how you, because we always question me and Byron. We ask you questions and ask you, what are you doing to make this man go on your phone, or even be suspicious, late night calls and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So we want to get to the nitty gritty today. The intervention is going to bring everything out, figure out why it's happening, and how to fix it. You know what I'm saying? So we can do things better. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Can I ask the question?
Yes, sir.
Shae, if you could summarize your situation before we get started and diving deep into everything, if you could just summarize how you feel your situation is right now with T and how things are progressing just before, and then we can go ahead and just summarize, you know what I mean? Do you feel like it's good? Do you feel like it's going crazy? Do you feel like, you know what I'm saying, at late nights? I mean, is it the show? Is this personality? Whatever you feel, summarize it up how you feel real quick to how the last couple months has been for you, so that we can actually dive deeper into some of the issues that you feel are present.
It was cool up until the point where he would just put my business out there. Like, it became like Bad Shae Show. And I'm like, what the hold up? What is going on? Like, but I don't know. It's just, he assumes stuff, and then it blows over to, oh, since this, then this. And I'm like, what is going on? So it's like he say I'm Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, but it's like some switch, and then he like a whole nother, you know what I'm saying?
So he's like Bruce Banner turning into the Hulk. He's like, he always angry, but as soon as you make him mad, he turned green.
Hey, literally, dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's just, and I know I'm really not into like the horoscope thing, but I know they say with his horoscope, he wants stuff his way. I want stuff my way. So I think that's the main, we both is, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like,
yeah,
we both want the control.
Y'all both want that, and you're bumping heads, and one feels like, why should they have it? Or another one feels like, why should he have it? And but then y'all be digging into other stuff because y'all got a little deep on the show. The shows we done had, we witnessed y'all get a little deep. You know what I'm saying? Then things are like, everything just need to get put out on the wood. Like,
well, name something. Name one thing, Don.
Just about the thing at the job or whatever with the dude. And then, no, not even that. You up there parked. You up there parked, intimidating people. And, like, was it that serious, though?
Man.
Like, I'm going to break it down. What are we going to do to end this madness? So you don't think and want her to quit her job. You still got that job, right?
But it's like, even if I go to another job, it's going to be men.
Yeah, they're all over the world. So you can't just keep her shadowed over and keep her, you know what I'm saying?
Well, y'all two do this act. It's hilarious too.
I'm just saying. I'm speaking on both. This ain't a bash you. I'm asking what is y'all gonna be able to do to move forward. Just put it like that.
Hey, cousin.
There has to be more honesty. Go ahead.
My wife wants to say something.
Now that was a good question his friend asked, but I haven't been on here long. I guess 15, 20 minutes. And I keep hearing trauma. And when two people have trauma, you're living in your trauma until you deal with it. So I'm in therapy. I've been in therapy 3 years. Guess what? It don't have nothing to do with this dude. It's all about me. So when people hear I'm in therapy and they know I'm married, I said, oh, this don't have nothing to do with Fred. Because I had a life before my husband. So I'm dealing with my stuff. So it sounds like, and I've only been on here for like 15 minutes, that you're living currently in your trauma from the past. If you don't deal with that trauma from the past, it's going to be in the next relationship, until you're in the ground. You have to deal, we have to deal with our personal traumas, but we bring them into relationships and we have an expectation that this relationship is going to be different from the last one, but we still didn't deal with our trauma. So it's time to face the trauma. Has nothing to do with Shae, has nothing to do with T. This is the life you live prior to you two becoming a unit. Married or not, you're in a relationship, that's a unit. It should be team T, team Shae. We are a team. But when we have traumas that have not been dealt with, we just continue to carry them. That's what we do. So I'm in therapy. I needed a therapist who has been practicing therapy longer than I have been married. Fred and I will celebrate 24 years on December 19th. So I needed a therapist that has been practicing therapy for 20 plus years. She's a woman, she's Jewish. We could talk about racial issues, ethnicity. She has life experience. She lost a daughter to addiction. She's all over the gamut. And we have real conversations. But it's about me. When I sit in front of her, her name is Judith. When I sit in front of Judith every other week, it's about me. If Fred comes up, it comes up. But all my sessions are about me, my trauma.
I get one time out.
You got it. You got it.
I get one time out. We don't abbreviate ethnic names because it has a meaning. Taibu and Swahili has a meaning. So we learn the name. I'll put it.
Yeah, I'm just saying because she's.
No, I'm just putting it out there. We don't abbreviate ethnic names. I'm proud of my name. These Europeans took my name from me when I came to this country. They're gonna speak it. They're gonna speak it. Everybody's gonna speak my name. They're gonna say Taibu.
Well, I abbreviate my name, so
that's totally up to you.
I'm just saying, as a Jewish woman.
The second thing is, I totally agree with you. But just like anger is a secondary emotion, you feel hurt, embarrassed, lonely first. I'm talking about, I took the class. If you take the class, any domestic violence class, anger is a secondary emotion. Mm-hmm. Dealing with trauma is secondary to honesty. That's being honest. That's being honest with yourself. That's being honest with yourself. Hold on.
It's fear.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You're right. I mean, it's a secondary, but that first emotion is fear. We get angry because of fear. We lash out, we protect, we compartmentalize, we run because of fear.
I'm agreeing with everything you're saying about the therapy thing. I think that Charlamagne, the dude on the little breakfast club, I think that dealing with mental, emotional illnesses is a big deal individually. I respect that and I appreciate that and I applaud that for you for saying that. I was trying to get to my applause thing, but I didn't want to lose the fact that it's a secondary response to an individual being honest. And I was going to say that right before we applauded what you said. There's a big applause for that. We really appreciate that. What you're talking about takes for a woman or a man to be honest with themselves about the need to do that. So that's what I'm saying. That's an individualist decision. I was just telling her, I can't control. I say I'm going to be rich. That doesn't mean to exclude her. Like she probably think we should. I should say we're going to be rich. We're together. But I say I'm going to be rich because I can't control her behavior. You see what I'm saying? She might not decide to be with me or be rich or any of that. She might not be into it for big riches. I'm going to be rich. Because I control me. I can control that. I can control my spending. I can control how I build this platform. I can control these things. No one can take that from me. So what I'm saying to you is everything that you said was a beautiful song, but it's only going to activate if someone is honest. When you asked your question, Don Rico, it was an awesome question, but it's the only thing that's gonna fix this is honesty. Shae was never honest with me about who she really was. I need that. She because I fell for her pretty quickly. I was willing to be open and honest with her. The first time she went through my stuff, I trusted her. I thought she was different, so I gave her access to my stuff. She didn't creep in it and she put it on my face and open it. I said, here, I have a tough time reaching out to people on Facebook to get them on the show. Why don't you do it for me? So she had access to it. She took that access to my pad and turned it into something bad. She put that seed of suspicion in our relationship. She did that. So on the back end, me not trusting her was something she put in our relationship. I didn't start out like that. She was living with a dude that she said she broke up with. They're living in separate parts of the house. Then when he left, he tore the house up. Her ex-husband came over to fix it. I didn't say this is what I'm saying now. I didn't say, oh, your ex-husband's coming over to fix it. I'll come over and do. Why would you ask him? Not ask me. You know, it wasn't like that. I said, let me know if he got done, if he did a good job. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't like that shit. You gonna make? I wasn't sweating her like that. When she went in my stuff and made me a suspect, inadvertently, I was like, damn, I know I ain't doing nothing. She ain't find nothing. But I'm a suspect. Like she cussed me out, went off, whatever, whatnot. She did all this extra stuff. So ever since then, it has been, like you said, a combative tit for tat, like, oh, you know, that's you. You just acting like that because you doing something. And it's never really stopped. So what you said was true, but it's got to come down to honesty.
Yeah, that's why I said put everything on the wood.
Yeah.
That means put it all out there and deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
So this opportunity, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if there's something that you want to say or something that you've done, it's going to come out anyway, you know, because it has been. So I'm just saying this is a good time to do it around a supportive network.
And what she said too was when she was saying that, you know, it's about her when she goes into her. That's what you got to work on you before you can be a we. You know what I'm saying? Each individual has to, you know, have themselves in a place where they feel like, you know what I'm saying, I'm able to do this relationship, going back to saying dragging that baggage, you know what I'm saying, into the next relationship. If you ain't done with the baggage over there or over there, you bring it in, it ain't never gonna work.
So are we willing to be honest about something? Like if you don't want something to come out in the back end, then placing it in the bucket, like it's gonna be in there. We called that in my day. Cousin Fred, cousin Byron. I don't know what y'all call y'all relationship, but when I was growing up, you might remember this. If you put BS, I can't say the whole word. If you put BS in the game, it's in there, right? You don't want to try to fix something that's not broke. If you having a good time with a love relationship, why go through my stuff? Why put BS in the game? Why look for something? And then when you don't find it, you make it be that. So what she's talking about, that's something that you should take seriously. But 11 months into our relationship, I can sit here and say, I don't think that she has or she will. You know what I'm saying? Because of the trauma she's been through, she can't see herself as nothing but the victim.
Okay, so you speaking for her. So, you know, she's on right the there. She can speak.
Thank you. Can we hear from Shae?
Yeah, we can hear from Shae. But what I wanted,
long she speaks the facts.
What I wanted to say is, if there's a family generational history of infidelity, whether they was married or not, that same experience will go to the next generation and to the next generation after it. So it doesn't start with you, Shae. It may go back 4 generations. T, it may not start with you. It could go back 4 generations. So it's just repeating. It's just repeating itself. So who's going to stop? Who's going to be the bearer of the? We're not going to repeat this. And the reason why I'm saying this is because when Fred and I went through pre-marriage counseling, they had us do a family genogram. If you guys know what that is, it's like a genealogy. You go back generation to generation. And this pastor had us look at the sins that were most prominent on both sides of our family. And his advice was that the enemy can only bring what's in the family line. So if both of you are fighting something that's in the family line,
That's
you
deep.
have to face it.
That's deep.
The enemy cannot bring nothing new. He's only going to bring what's in your family's line. So you may have to go back 4 generations. My grandfather did this. My father did this. My uncle did this. My brother did this. Guess what? I will not do that. I will not repeat that same family history. It stops with me. But if we don't know these things, we just live life like it's a oops, like, oh, I can't believe this happened. No, we're not living in ignorance because we have inside information.
But Don
We have
Rico has a
inside
good
information.
Don Rico had one love in his life. And since then, he messed up with that one love. We heard the story. And then now he's like, I don't know if I want to be involved with nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll admit I messed it up. But I don't know if I want to be involved like that again because I might mess it up again. So your point is kind of down to I said, but on that level, that's what I think I'm dealing with her. I was married one time. And it's so similar, the vibe I get from Shae. Like, she loved her ex-husband. She still talks like we was going to move here. They've been separated for 5 years. But she'll still bring a conversation like it's nothing. Like, we was going to move here. We was going to do that. We was going to, I'm like, we who? I'm thinking to myself, is it me? We? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about if somebody really doesn't believe there's anybody else out there for them, but the person that left them or broke their heart, what can you do? But she presented herself to me like she had that for me. Like she was open like that. Now I'm kind of finding out that that door's closed to anybody but him, to be real.
No, just because I say we was getting a house built, so I don't want you to be like, okay.
How many times you say it? Just one time?
One time. Because you'd be like, oh, well, you ain't got your house, you know. And I was like, well, I was getting that when I was married. So, yeah, I would have to bring that up to say that. I was
going to get a job where I forgot all about that. She said to me one time before, I forget all about that. I was like, man, I'm finna get a job at this place. You know where Burleson's at? She was like, yeah, we was finna get a house out there. Who we?
So I can't bring it up. That's
but
the area that I was going.
And if you just said, I know the area well because my ex-husband, it still would have been too much for me, but still.
Why would I say my ex-husband? I just say we.
If you say
I
we,
been talking about me and my kids.
Is we the current version, y'all? Or is at least putting my ex-husband in there, making it past tense?
I don't want to say that because I don't even want to.
Is he reading too much into her language for her to make a statement?
How is y'all still a we if he's your ex-husband? You took your name back.
I could have been talking about me and my kids. We was getting a house.
You didn't bring it to me the first time like you and your kids. You bought it to like you and your ex-husband. Isn't that how you bought it to me?
It's like you want to make
y'all
it seem
like tires.
No, it's
time out. Y'all like tires spinning in
Thank
mud.
you, Don Rico. Take control of this.
Spinning the mud like y'all just.
But it's like I can't bring up nothing. It's like I would have to not say something
y'all
for him to get triggered. Oh, you want to be with your ex-husband? You always bringing him up.
I want to say.
Why was he in a conversation about a new job? I'm thinking about possibly getting 10 months into our relationship. Y'all was already booked up 5 years before I met you. If you're gonna do intervention, call her out, bro. Come on, bro.
Listen to this.
If 6.5 years was not enough time, why are you with Taibu?
But it's like it's a lot of petty stuff going on.
No, women is out there like Shae presenting themselves to be marriage material, marriage worthy. I can hold you down, but really, they just trying to smash.
Let Don Rico talk. You gotta let Don Rico talk so we can hear the question.
I'm just being real.
Hold on, time out. Let me
because you trying to minimize what's a big deal.
No, let me get to the nitty gritty.
Big deal.
When you told this man you was ready and marriage material, right? What was your insecurity that made you go in there and go through his stuff? If everything was going good.
It wasn't that I just, let me go through his.
She keeps saying let
her talk, bro.
I was looking at photos and then I saw some other stuff and then I'm like, So then that's when I started. It wasn't like I was going looking for stuff. It just so happened that I was like, and this, when we was first, talking, it had been like 2-3 weeks. So I didn't know if you was talking to other people. I didn't know.
What
you know
did
what
you
I'm
find, Shae? Tell everybody, since we're talking about, what did you find? Crickets.
Did you now listen to this?
Well, maybe she don't want to say it because it might be too private, which I respect that.
I asked her. She can say it. What did you find?
I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, she don't. She's holding it. It's okay. It's okay. It's a
sex with somebody or asking somebody for sex, or them
No.
asking me for sex, asking for naked pictures. What did you find?
It's something that you had said to somebody that you
About trying to get sex with them.
know.
It's okay, but it's all right. It's okay.
Yeah,
It's
let her
all right.
explain it how she want to
Why
explain it.
not?
Let her
It's okay. It's all
nothing.
right. It's a
let her
okay.
talk. Yeah, just let her talk.
I respect her. She ain't just blurting it out. That's
Right.
that's
Like,
fine. Yeah.
Do you feel that you're disrespecting him, or you're still like lingering your relationship with your ex-husband on by bringing him up in certain conversations like that?
I mean, he didn't brought up his ex-wife. It's like we can't talk about
Deflection. She didn't answer his question. That's what I did with y'all.
Oh my God.
You didn't answer his question though. Answer his question first, then bring that up. Answer his question.
But I don't want to be with
It's an intervention. Just answer his question. He asked you a good question. If you answer me a question, now I'm going to answer your question. If she's deflecting, that's what I deal with.
Kind of deflected.
Okay, can you repeat the question so I can answer that question first?
Do you feel like it's disrespectful to him by bringing up your ex, like when he said he's working for this job, and then you were like, oh yeah, we were getting a apartment. I mean, well, whatever it was, you were gonna buy a house out there. You probably didn't like.
I didn't feel there was nothing wrong with it.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying.
But you don't think it's lingering on, like you got the baggage, like, you know what I mean? Just lingering on, just bringing this person up, and he's thinking it's in a thought in your head, like, she still want him. This is what he's saying. You still want him. You still like want to, whatever you're doing over here.
If that was the case, I wouldn't be with him.
So you can jump ship and go back with him. Like, that's really basically what he's saying is that's what you really want. You really want to go back. You know what I'm saying?
She told me when I met her that.
Can she not talk about her past without trying to move on with her future? Can she not have a civil conversation about her past and still be trying to move on with her future? Is that not possible?
Talk about the past.
What I'm saying to both of you is she already told me when I met her that the only time her ex-husband comes around for the kids and does anything for the kids or offers her anything is when she's in between boyfriends. So when she says that, I mean, in my mind, I'm like, okay, you let him come around to do what? But I never said that to her. I never asked her, like, what do y'all do when he comes around again? He just drops off money. He's a simp. He just drops off money.
That wouldn't be being a simp to drop off money for your kids.
What I'm saying to you is I never really asked her why he keeps coming around, like why, and then he automatically knows. Do you just tell him I broke up with this person so you can come around again? Like, what I'm saying is the recycling whole situation. If it comes out of her mouth verbally, then I might not be in the way, but it makes me feel temporary. Don't press on me and ask. She's asked me more than once if we're going to be serious. She's asked me, and I'm saying don't make me feel temporary with these comments of we out the blue.
All right, now I got a question to ask you.
Go ahead.
In your last situation, was there a lot of insecurities there?
I was single for 5 years before I got in a relationship with her.
I'm not single. Don't do it.
I was single.
So you went with them?
Our dating relationship was casual dating.
Oh, okay. So that's not considered.
Did you have insecurities in that dating?
No.
That's why you didn't take it forward?
No, I didn't move forward with her. She was younger and more buck wild than Shae.
Right.
Who buck wild?
Staying out until 3 a.m. just to show me you can stay out.
One time. You act like
Hey,
I
Byron,
do every day.
It's buck wild.
Byron, I need your help, man.
What's going on, Don Rico?
We gotta get these two to get on the platform to put it on the wood, whatever was in the last relationship, whatever they've been going through, talk about it, deaden it, and go forward.
The question is, can y'all start from ground zero and build up?
He can't do that.
Can you leave the past alone and start from? Can you start from today? Can you start from today with the woman that she is now and build up?
The only thing
Are you willing to do that?
He gonna bring up something. Oh well, you still got these cameras. It's always gonna bring it up.
Or does her past behavior mean so much to you that you believe that it will predict her future actions? If so, then why stay with her?
Listen.
Let me rephrase this. In the movie,
don't spin me now, cuz don't rephrase it. Don't try to spin us. Answer the question. You don't try to bring us back to your side. No, we're not going for it today. The jury is out. The jury is out.
The jury is out, baby.
My bad, baby.
Look, I stay with Shae because her story, man, is crazy. This is crazy nuts. But I think it's every African woman's story.
Are you willing to leave her past in the past and stay with her and build, or do you want to leave because of the person you believe she is?
Because I'm still here, bro. The question, me still being here next to her, trying to go.
So that's a yes. So that's a yes. So that's a yes.
I don't have to answer because I'm still here. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm still here after. Look, y'all don't.
We heard all the reasons why.
We heard all the reasons. Right, Don, don't spin us.
Answer the way I want to answer it. If you make me want to answer the question, I have to ansser the question. You can't answer the question.
It's a yes or no answer. It's a yes or no. It's a yes or no. It's not an essay.
What are you saying?
Do you want to be with this woman and build up, or do you want to leave because of the person you believe she was in her past? Yes or no?
Rhetorical question. I'm here because I'm here for the intervention.
Why you can't say
yes?
I'm just saying. I understand that.
I said it earlier. You know
why
what I'm saying?
You can't just say yes or no? Is that hard to do that?
Yeah, no. He's talking about lead the path. I'm talking about. I'm saying I'm here for the intervention. We came up here together. I'm here. So I'm not. Look. Listen.
He still ain't said yes or no.
Do you know your
yes?
Look at Shae laughing in the background. He still ain't said yes or no.
Okay, right. So that I kicked it off. I know I did, and I appreciate my cousin Fred's wife, and I appreciate
what's her name?
Cousin It. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everything. Where the hand at? I appreciate Cousin It. Listen, what I'm saying though, I'm trying to say that I know that it can have an appearance on the show because I went back and looked at it, and in my mind, I was thinking one kind of way, but it looked really crazy. So I'm like, yeah, Don, do the intervention. What I'm saying is where is my cry for help? I said that on the show. We as men, who's gonna circle the wagons around us? We talking about me and this. Now I'm saying my cry for help is I see her potential, but she SHITs on the opportunity for us to go anywhere because of the SHIT that she does. Y'all saw it on the show. Y'all go back and look at that show when I pushed that chair. I shouldn't have did. I apologize to already. I apologize. I shouldn't have pushed it. It looked really, really bad. That's not really who I represent. I was just so disgusted because I'm like, man, don't play. I don't play. Dog, we're not guys that play. Don't top on my show and play games. I'm not a play toy. I'm definitely not a doormat. So, she does stuff, and maybe the guys she was dealing with was cool with playing with her. I don't play games like that. This is serious for me.
I think she knows you're serious.
I'm saying what I'm saying is the intervention for me is I'm saying, like, you want to intervene for me, let her, me, bro, since we was 10 years old, bro. I'm not playing about. We had to go through a lot.
Shae, can I ask the question, Shae? Is he the same dude off screen as he is on screen? Is it this YouTube shit? Because it could just be what we see on YouTube. Is he the same dude that he is on screen, that he off screen, aggressive, trying to shut you down?
Don't let you finish your conversation.
Is that what y'all hear?
No,
That's what we hear.
I
That's what
let
we hear, bro.
her come on my show.
We hear a lot of controlling behavior.
Oh, bogus.
Look, hold on, check this out. I got a question for Shae. What can you do? Now you know I got two questions. Do you want to stay with him?
Yes.
Okay. What can you do to make him more comfortable as being his woman so he doesn't have these insecurities? Now, you can't control all his insecurities, but what could you do, the things that he says that you do wrong, to going forward, what can you do to make him feel more comfortable from what he complains about that you do? That make
Question, Don.
I mean, I don't know, because like I would have to quit my job because I work with guys. I mean,
I ain't really saying about the job part. I'm saying like
now you ain't got to quit your job, but you ain't got to acknowledge anybody on the job.
Go, dog. Go. He on a roll.
The late night phone calls, the
but that was that one time. You acting like that's a consistent.
It should never happen. My cousin Fred told
I done had my number for what, 20-something years,
and you would let that come between the opportunity to marry somebody that you believe is the guy to spend the rest of your life with? A fucking phone number? Lame. That's what I'm dealing with.
So
and
going back to
the answer should have been, I'm not going to say SHIT to you when we're in the car and you driving your stuff. Maybe if I'm driving your car, you can say you have a little leeway. But if I'm driving, if you have in my passenger in my car, don't say nothing.
So you already have a defined answer of what your woman should say in a specific situation like that. Even though she has her own brain and her own mind.
She put victim mode on y'all though. I just told y'all she been doing that.
Hold on, listen to this. I need a better answer than I don't know, because you just broke down and had to think about it. If you want to be with somebody, you want to fight them. When you want to be with somebody, you fight for it. Through the ups, through the downs, through all that. You know what I'm saying? You got to know what ticks him off. Like he says, the car
everything.
Thing. Right, but sometimes just
everything.
You know, sometimes you just got to know. Well, what can you start?
That was hurtful.
What can you start?
Everything, no.
Everything takes
the car, my job, somebody calling me.
I mean, you didn't have to have another man's number in your phone. Oh, you could have found a way around that.
All right, now we know about the number. What are we gonna do moving forward?
But it wasn't her job.
Right.
She's saying it's her job. I'm saying you had another man's.
That is my job.
Are you willing to not have other men's number in your phone?
I don't have no other men.
Are you willing to not bug him so much in the car?
Thank you.
What is this even a really
deal? But it's an intervention. He's trying to help us help ourselves.
I will be mute in the car.
You don't have to be mute. That's
no,
more like,
get out for me.
That was a breakthrough. I can't even get a hug. You see that?
Sometimes
Did you see
that?
But no, I didn't been in a
that was cousin Fred's wife.
But you know
did you
why
see that? That was a breakthrough. I tried to show her some affection. She pushed me away.
No, but you know why I
didn't. And sex is an issue. I want y'all to know. Since she just did that, she rejects me.
I was on my period, first of all. So stop it.
I'm with Shae. I had to break this down. I had to break this down to Fred. Not to be
stop it.
Y'all, hey, look, like.
Oh, let cousin Fred's wife talk. Let cousin Fred's wife talk.
I'm gonna let her say it. Like she said, maybe y'all need to go to individual counseling and then come back together. Because I don't think counseling in the same room will work for y'all.
I agree. I definitely agree. And there's children and young, sounds like young children involved. Kids don't need to see and hear everything that's going on in a relationship. So I don't know if y'all living together. I don't know none of that backstory. The kids don't see and hear everything that's going on between adults. Me and Fred call it pillow talk. And that's a soft term to say after the kids went to bed, then we would have adult conversations, because kids don't need to be privy to certain certain things between adult men and women.
But-
So
but
anyway, besides that,
which the deflection has to stop. You said something that made me feel happy about. He helped us have a breakthrough. You said you'll be mute. That made me so happy. I tried to give you a hug and you pushed me away. Rejecting me wanting to give you affection is definite grounds for me to cheat on you.
that is not definite grounds. If you're gonna cheat, you're gonna cheat. No, it's not. If you
bro.
because she
The crowd is against that one. Shame. 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 Shame.
Coming out.
That is BS. I'm not co-signing that B. That is BS. That's what that is.
But it's just
Shame.
Yeah,
Look at Cousin Fred. They got on his plastic
the plastic bag back. The plastic bag back.
Shame bag.
The plastic
No,
bag
I did the same thing to Fred Shae.
So,
I started sitting in the back.
Home.
There was times I would sit in the back when he was driving, and I would just like be on my phone or talk to him from the back, where I read a book, because I would get on his nerves. Like, you're driving too fast, you doing it. But it was when he was driving my car, because I treat my car like she's a diamond. So I'm like, you can't be driving my car like that, and blah 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 blah, and getting on his nerves. So then I started sitting in the back. Right, my back seat is clear, so I started sitting in the back to eliminate me getting on his nerves, because I know I was getting on his nerves, and I can admit that. But when we're in Fred's truck, it's only a 2-seater, so I got to keep my mouth shut. It's his truck. I can't sit in the back. So Fred has Sirius XM, so he'll put something on that we can both enjoy, comedy or something, or I'm on my phone or I'm reading, because I do the same thing. I get on his nerves when he's driving because we drive differently, but I'm not going to make that a thing. I'm not going to make that a thing. Right? It's not worth the argument. It's not worth the frustration.
Driving is not the issue. We're not gonna make an issue out of driving in this relationship.
It's just a workaround.
The issue is, how do you react to things in her past when we are so focused on the future that the past doesn't even matter? Okay, like, so the question is, can you build from here?
The thing, car, okay, I done been in a few accidents, so now that I done been in a few accidents, I'm more like, when I'm in the car and it's like, say we driving and it's another car on my side that's like going in our lane. I'm like, look, they coming in, don't tell me how to drive. I see them. And I'm like, I'm just trying to tell you that they like steady on, I don't want to, have no crash.
You're just trying to be a great co-pilot. There's nothing wrong with being a great co-pilot. Tell your pilot, I'm your co-pilot. Shut up. I'm trying to tell you there's danger around.
30, I've been longer than you've been alive. I've been driving. I'm like, I'm just trying to tell you. I'm like, so, oh my God.
Maverick can't do shit without Goose, Top Gun. Listen, Top Gun, Tom Cruise.
He's been driving for so long.
Maverick can't do nothing without Goose. You Top Gun, Maverick can't do nothing without Goose. So let your navigator navigate.
Why do you stay?
I got a good question for both of them right now.
Why do you stay with me, Shae? I want to know. We've been intervened. Now that we've been fully intervened and we naked. Our relationship is butt naked like Marcus Houston.
Why do you stay with me, Shae? Hey, before you say that, look, let me say, name 5 things that you like about Shae, and then when you're done, 5 things that Shae likes about you. That's strong enough to keep you moving forward.
Man, Shae says the most amazing.
Don't say Shae. What do you like about Shae?
I'm telling you.
Oh, okay, all right. That's okay. I thought you were. My bad. Okay. I'm
talking about here. If I said a different name, you gonna get me fired, bro. You gonna give me a Donald Trump, you fired. You know what I'm saying? Shae says the most amazing things to me out the blue. When I first met her,
he said name 5 things.
Let him talk though. You gotta let him talk.
Okay.
He's going. He's saying what you're saying. It's amazing. He likes that about you. The amazing things that you say.
I'm not good enough, y'all. That's all that's me.
Just come on. See, we're going back, man. Let's go. Answer the question. Just forget what
and
she
we
said.
had that show, Cousin Byron. Where's Cousin It at? Where's the hand at now? I'm just saying, where's the hand at? Because we had that show.
I know your blockhead ass ain't talking shit, man. Come on, man. Stop doing that, man. Where's Cousin Blockhead?
Something positive. I tried to reject it. I tried to say something positive about her. She shut me down.
All right.
Where's the hand at now?
We know all the negatives. Let's get to some positives. All right, finish what you were saying. Let him speak, Shae. Let him speak.
I'm done.
I know him for a long time. I know how he is.
That's crazy, man.
Just come on, let's go. We at midnight out here. Look, it's 1 o'clock in the morning in Dallas.
Look, what I'm saying is that I was just trying to give an example.
Yeah,
I can't just say it, y'all not know. I could be lying.
Right, go ahead.
I'm saying there was one time when I first met her, and I'm big into pointing the thumb at myself. So we had a little brief argument or something like that, and I was downstairs. It was one of my first times ever going to her crib. Because we were living separate at the time, but we're still in a relationship. So I went downstairs, and I felt some kind of way. So I took a drive, and I ended up at the store, and I bought a bouquet of flowers, like, you know what I'm saying? So I left one flower on each step all the way back down to the couch area. So I played ding dong ditch on the door because she was in there shutting me out. So I knocked on the door real hard, and I went downstairs. And I heard her say, "Really?" That's what I heard her say. But she came down with all the flowers in her hand. And she was just like, where was you when I was, 22? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, right. She would say the most amazing, sweet things to me. So I'm thinking, I'm saying, like, there's something to her, because I'm an older guy. Dallas is full of amazingly looking women. But I want to be with somebody as I grow old, that's not gonna, that if something happened to me or I grow old and I die, like, that really it's going to affect them. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to grow up with somebody that's just beautiful, don't care. They're like, okay, well, how much did he leave me? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be with somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. It's a lot of guys I know, so they don't care.
That's one thing that you like what she said. Now let's move forward.
So the second thing is she paid attention. Like when we wasn't even living together. Like she would come over and I was like, she was like artificial intelligence. Like she was automatically upgrading me on her own. She would come over with stuff. Oh, I seen you didn't have this, so I thought you might need this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I didn't even think about that. I had never really had a woman like that before. It was all like, gimme, 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 gimme. Shae left my crib and went back to Arlington. I'm in Dallas. I hop in the car, vroom. My gas thing said, woo, past E, past a quarter, past half, past 3/4. I was scratching my head like, did the keeper ever jump off in my shit? You know what I'm saying? Like I had never had a woman do nothing like so. I'm like, it was crazy to me because she was living with a guy that she had to evict. I'm like, what's wrong with this dude? What's going on? It was crazy to me. So that's 2. 3. That was 2.
Oh, it was so long.
3.
Felt like
she's an amazing mom. All my baby mamas, no comment. What I see her, from day one, what I see her do for, with, and to be about her kids. I knew before I met her, I had tough choices to make when I had kids, and I wasn't married to any of the women. That amazing mother part, like, got it. 4. To be honest with y'all, Shae has an amazing smile and laugh. It's intoxicating. I don't get it much anymore, but it is what it is. Mm-hmm. And 5. I think that Shae has what it takes to be a millionaire. When I met her, she had her own platform. Before I even thought about doing YouTube, she was on there doing her thing. I wasn't even thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she'll show y'all and share it with y'all if she wants to. But you know, she was, you know, if she would have had continued to do it, she might be shit above me. She might not even give a fool like me a chance. You know what I'm saying? She might be a made chick. She has talent. She has a lot of potential. She just doesn't tap into it. So those are the 5 things.
All right.
Okay, we'll come back tomorrow and talk about mom because he took up all the time.
Now, Shae, let's go. Let's go.
Or she can't find 5 things.
Hey,
really?
Come on, we're on a positive note right now.
I'm saying.
Yeah, you got to keep the positivity. You have to. Don't talk each other down. You know, she's still amazing. She's still an amazing woman.
Thank you.
Oh, right.
That's what I said.
A lot of potential.
They hung up.
Let me see. Let me see. No, I'm going to get the number out of there. Yeah, but all right, let's go, Shae. Let's do 5 things that you like about this man.
That's a lot, isn't it?
I know. Let me think.
Let her talk, Shae. You're always guiding her. Y'all definitely got some kind of chemistry because y'all laughing now, but come on, let her do her thing. Let her do her thing.
Okay. So the first thing that I love about Taibu is that he's a God-fearing man. I grew up in the church. We went to church every day. And like after I got married, you know, we was going to church and, you know, I didn't want to go to that church no more because that's the church that me and my ex had went to. So I had kind of stopped going to church altogether. You know, I would go visit my mama church every now and then, but I just didn't want to go because of that. And, you know, when I met him and he was going to church, I was like, you know, I think God, you know, wanted me to, you know, find somebody that wanted to get me back into going to church. So that's the first reason. I don't know. The second reason that I love him so much is that he does good with my kids, even though, you know, they have a fighting Tina relationship. But he does, you know, go out of his way. You know, I know his kids is not, you know, there all the time. So I appreciate him for stepping up and, you know, doing the manly figure in my kid's life. The third thing is, like he was saying about the flowers, he's very romantical, even though I hate flowers.
Romantical.
He keep buying.
That's not a word, Shae. Romantical.
That is a word.
Let her talk. You always jumping in, and you wonder why y'all be beating.
But then I
Thank you, Don Rico.
Interrupt him.
It's not a word.
Romantical is a word. Look in the dictionary. Google it.
Okay. Whatever it is, we get it. We understood you, Shae. We with you. Let her talk. Keep going, baby. Go do your thing.
Okay. And number 4 is he's a great motivator, even though I haven't lost my weight yet. You know, I've been trying to, you know,
just let her talk.
Work on myself. But he is good at what he do, you know, with the motivating. I do appreciate that. Even though you do kind of be like, oh, you ain't overweight. I'm like, dang, you ain't got to tell me. I already know. Like, golly. But anyways.
What number was that? What number was that?
It's so hard to say that was 4. I'm talking about, I'm dying over here.
But I'm saying in a positive way. I'm just saying, but like, yeah. But anyway. And number 5 is because I know his past that he felt that, you know, his ex-wife didn't really love him or whatever. So that makes me, you know, want to show him, you know, there is women out there that do love, you know, for real.
Right there. That to me, that's a little bit of a flag. So you kind of feel like because somebody did him.
Not just that, I'm just saying.
I mean, because he's hurt from his past situation, you want to prove him wrong. You want to prove him that women can be different and show him that you can be a better woman than this past woman was to him.
Right.
That for me is a little bit of a flag because that's bringing brokenness into newness.
I can see that, Byron, but Taibu provides stability,
Right.
right? So, my issues with my dad, because they say women want to marry their dad or a replica, blah blah.
Correct.
Fred was attracted me to your cousin. First of all, was his deep voice. I fell in love with his voice. But anyway, was his stability.
Okay.
My dad was not. So it wasn't. Fred didn't know that. I told him that late. I mean, we were kids, so he found that out later. But I think that could be a good thing, just because it's like it won't be repeated, right? If that, I could see it being a red flag, but if it's the motivation is positive, then it's a win-win for the relationship.
But my thing is, it's her intention to fix his ideology because of his past
I
situation.
got you.
Now she wants to change his mindset to
Yeah.
show him, so now she has to fall into what he thinks is this model person, even though she's already a great person, regardless of this extra shit that he's be talking about. Excuse my language.
No, no, no. I hear you. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So it's your intentions. That's pretty much Shae. That's what he's saying. Like, is your I don't think that, but just for some clarity, is it your intentions to love him better than his ex, or to show that he can be loved at a much deeper level than what his ex did or didn't do?
Or to just love him as you are.
He is.
Yeah, forget whoever his ex was.
Yeah.
Forget whatever
It
anybody
don't
else
matter.
did. Can you love him as you, and he accept you for who you are?
Nah, I'm saying I say that because he's always bringing that up. Like, oh, well, she always did. So he always try to categorize all women into that's what we do. So that's why I was saying that. Not
Trauma. All women are not like the past. You're that past situation. He did take a vow. When we take vows, those are very serious. I'm not minimizing. Marriage is a very strong covenant, So, we could be mad at God. We could be mad at the person that we had this covenant with, but we have to really deep dive into some healing. We really have to deep dive into some healing. Both of you people are lovable. You trust each other. You're stable. You're committed. You've seen something in each other that was like, okay, I think this could work. Is there baggage? Oh yeah. Can y'all work through it if you want to? But it's hard. Relationships are
What's
hard.
your name? What's your
Delana.
name?
Me? Delana.
Delaney. Did you know that my cousin Fred? Did you know that my cousin Fred said on my show that even though you forgave him and took him back after he was unfaithful, that if you were unfaithful, he wouldn't take you back?
Oh yeah, he told me that. But we weren't even married.
What does that have to do? What does that? Why is he spinning? Why is he spinning?
He's deflecting. He's deflecting.
You should not be trying to spin this back on them.
He's deflecting.
Exactly. This is classic deflection. We are not idiots. The public wants to know.
Byron, he tries to curve the stuff off him a lot.
Man, that is.
He tries to deflect a lot. He likes to deflect on us. Right. He likes to take it out on us instead of facing his own demons.
Look at the hand.
The goal is to face your own demons and
what I'm saying is that what people aren't realizing is that yes, there's brokenness. I saw that. Mm-hmm. I don't have to give you the details, but I do have expectations. When I came into her life and I saw really how far it had gone, how far they had gone and let everything go, nobody cares about us. I came in there there's light in that house now. You know what I'm saying? The dog look, let me tell you, I come in the crib, the youngest son don't speak to me, the oldest son walk past me, they all look at their phones. She'll be like, she give me the head nod, like she'll diss me, like, what up? But the dog be like, the dog go crazy when I come in. You know what I'm saying?
She do that
like,
for everybody.
She doesn't.
She does.
She doesn't.
Okay.
Look, what I'm saying is that when you sit out,
you trying to say the dog shows you more affection than they do, more attention they do.
Crazy. But
that's what dogs do.
Here's the thing though. Her mom referred to me as her son. Like, you know, and I don't spend a lot of time around her mom, so I'm like, man, that was deep. It just came out, you know? So I'm thinking to myself, like, what's up with that? And I asked her, didn't I ask you? I was like, what's going on with that? You know what I'm saying? So clearly, it's people seeing the value I put into her life. I know what you're saying, Delana, is true because she, for some reason, doesn't see. It's not translating into the respect.
Are they seeing the value that you put into her life, or are they seeing the potential of the man that you can be for her?
No, what I'm saying is that like Delana said, there's stability over there now. There's something real happening. They know. I mean, I can consider myself less than a year, you know, Don Rico, fairly new to the situation still. Her kids is teenagers. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been there a whole full 12 months yet. Right. But I'm saying the mom was always there. So if she throws that nod out there, you know what I'm saying? I must be doing something right. So I feel like I'm in a position where I'm like, man, look, let me leverage this to be like, okay, well, what's missing for you? That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. How is that not translating to a better, more comfortable situation? You might not trust me, but I know you trust your mom. Is that inappropriate to make of a conjunction to make?
But what does that mean? Does
that
mean
I know you trust your mom? If your mom feel like I'm family, you know what I'm saying? Why you still have men on your phone? Why do you still?
But we done been there. We've been there. Now let's get to the conclusion of why I did this.
Go ahead.
Each day, you know, moving forward, since both of y'all say y'all gonna stay together, don't stay together and be miserable. Be happy. Do some of the things that each other like about the one another. Try to do at least one or two on the regular, now that you know, just to keep the day flowing. You know what I'm saying? Just try to do positive. Because I see you speak a lot of negative, and then she already think that it's not, he's not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Try just having fun, loving each other, being happy, exploring things. Maybe try to go on a walk. Y'all in lovely Dallas.
And that being said, folks, it is November and you said that you was going to get booed up by January.
No, I said,
time out.
Don't.
Digital B, pull that.
Hey,
did he just flip the script? Time out. Did he just flip the script? Go ahead, Don Rico. Finish what you were saying.
You try to turn it on me. I said at the beginning of this year that I was going to have a girlfriend by the end of the year, right? You don't know what I got. I just don't expose my business.
We watching.
All right.
I'm just saying.
The year ain't over.
It's over.
That was a great distraction. So Don Rico cannot finish.
That's what I said I wanted to do. If it didn't happen, it didn't happen. I ain't rushing into nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Don,
good.
finish your point about the couple, though. Finish your point about the couple.
Yeah, my point about it. Try to do something that's nice. That since you each other know 5 things of what y'all like about each other, try to just do those things to make.
Oh, what Don MF and Rico, you know what I'm MVP Rico is the real Maury. Man, my dog. 5 things. Oh, we know 5 things. Right. He got educated on his. Hey,
I'm just saying though, Brian. Am I wrong?
When your platform gonna come out? When's the platform? I want to hop on your show.
We're not talking about Don Rico. We trying to get to the end of what's up with y'all.
That's why you doing this. You giving me experience, so when I get on this, I'm definitely bringing y'all in.
Great deflection.
Hey, y'all, I'm telling you something. This ain't no BS. I'm not going book up and bread. That was genuinely shocked. I broke that down. Yeah. Now us knowing 5 things. Yeah. That was real stuff.
Just
without excuse.
Try to make each other happy. You know what I'm saying? Instead of digging up negative stuff and looking for negative
Try to
stuff.
make you happy.
You know?
How you stand? I was trying to give her a hug. She didn't give me a hug, bro.
Man, it's all good.
Get a hug now.
We ain't gonna go back.
You did. Your arm been right here the whole time.
He said, are you not gonna bug him in the car? You said, I'm gonna stay mute. I was like, yes. So I tried to give you a hug. You shoved me.
Hey, look. He loves attention. I can see that's what it is.
I'm a Leo. What Leo don't want attention? Let's go, all the Leos out there in the house. What's going on? Salute. What Leo don't want?
It got to be a level of control, though, bro.
If y'all was in the crib together and you went and read a book and wasn't paying him no attention, he'll be all over you for that. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm gonna give it a goodbye elbow.
Now, what did the kid say?
Did either of you ever read the 5 Love Languages?
I had to diss her one time. Y'all seen it. Tune in tomorrow for Who Fox With Me Friday, where we're gonna find out who the candidates are for Don Rico's January 1st reveal. Who's gonna be booed up to the Don? Who's gonna make him happy for the rest of his life? It sounds to me, Cousin Byron, Digital B, like there's some hopefuls out there. Delana, it was a pleasure to see you. Cousin It, don't even worry about Hey, my show is viral. Hey, I got the hottest relationship podcast, hands down. This killed it right here. I'm going to run this. Shout out to Soapy Solutions. Get your soap. You know what, Cousin Byron? Your cousin Lateef just told me that he's going through some skin issues, so I'm gonna have to gift him some Soapy Solutions and see if we can't get that organic, wholesome soap to deal with that. I was just
give me the rundown on that.
I'm gonna give
Can you, Byron? Byron or Taibu, do you have his address?
Oh, Lateef?
Yeah, Lateef's address.
Yeah, now he in Long Beach. I don't have his actual mailing address, but I can get that for you and provide that to you.
If you could send it to Fred, we'll hook him up.
Or his social media. Yeah, you can hook him up on social media too.
Yeah, if you get his address, we can send him something, little Christmas, little something for him. You know, without going into.
They fool, they drunk, they ain't thinking about nothing now.
So look,
yeah.
Don,
whenever y'all get can get his address, let Fred know.
What's the color open?
Bristol. I ain't going to Bristol, but look, it's 12:28. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Okay,
We've been on the road. We.
I got that zing zing.
Y'all need some alone time.
I got that zing zing.
Shae, you got any closing remarks, Shae? How you feel about all this, Shae? How you feel about all this, Shae? Do you feel like this is going to take us somewhere positive?
But do y'all see what I got to deal with?
See, you got to have a positive now.
I'm just playing.
Look, yes, you see what I'm saying?
That must have been no.
That must have been a no. That must have been a no. Now y'all all feel my pain all over the world.
What pain?
Dallas' sexiest man saying farewell from the 608, with or without.
What, please?
Bye,
everybody. Hope y'all have a great Thanksgiving.
Nice to meet y'all.
Shae, we got that W today. We got that W, girl. We got that W, Dallas. How about them Cowboys?
Oh no, I don't know.
Oh my God.
Oh no. Oh no, you're offending me. I'm still a fan.
I don't know about them Cowboys. You are an official. You are an official panel member. You're welcome anytime. You too, cousin It. You welcome.
What's her name?
Delana.
Because you're an official panel member, your hand is welcome on the screen anytime. Nothing but love for you. And that is the
Cowboys out. Cowboys out.
Steelers out. Let's go.